As I've stated in my Any Old Bag speech, softball has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. Ever since I began playing, it has been a passion of mine, and within this sport I was introduced to another passion, pitching. Today I will demonstrate how to throw the basics, fast pitch, and the mechanics that go along with it. I will also demonstrate the other pitches that are seen in the sport of softball. I have been pitching ever since 7th grade, which is about 5 years. This is what a standard pitching mound would look like. According to the American Softball Association, the standard pitching mound is 18 inches, and the distance from the pitching mound to home plate is 46 feet. To start off, you want to hold the ball along the horseshoe, which is what many people call the seams of a softball. You want to take your 4 fingers and place them on the top of the ball with your thumb on the opposite side. I'm right-handed, so I place my right foot in front and my left foot in back. This is what your power line is, and you want to try and stay on the line as much as you can in order to ensure that your pitch goes straight. To start off, you bring your hands down, bringing all your momentum forward, keeping that front foot on the power line. You want to bring all your momentum forward, and when practicing, you can bring your foot right into your knee in the shape of a 4, but when pitching, it must stay on the ground the entire time. When you release the ball, you want to release it right at your hip and follow through all the way with your arm coming to your opposite shoulder. You want to make sure you keep your hand as close to your body as you can in order to ensure that your ball is on a straight path. If you go too far out, your ball could go out of control, and if you go too far in, you'll hit yourself. Another way to remember your pitches is called FRED. F stands for fastball, R stands for rise ball, E stands for easy or changeup, and D stands for drop. Once you learn these pitches, you can also be taught how to throw a screwball and a curveball. To demonstrate a fastball, you want to hold your fingers to the left-hand side of the horseshoe, and instead of coming straight through, you want to get a larger stride out, and you want to dip your shoulder in order to get an upward rotation on the ball. And for an easy or change-up, I throw mine much like a baseball pitcher throws his curveball, and instead of flicking your wrist, you want to push the ball, which causes a backward rotation on the ball, which makes it slower as it gets closer to the batter. For a drop ball, you want to hold your hands on the skinnier seams to the left-hand side, and instead of coming straight through like you would in a fastball, you're going to push your fingers down into the ground, which causes a downward rotation, which makes the ball get lower as it gets closer to the batter. For a screwball, you hold it the same as a fastball, except when you're on the line, you want to go out farther, and instead of flicking the ball straight, you want to act like you're turning a doorknob, which gets the ball to spin towards a right-handed batter. Finally, a curveball is held the same as a fastball, or rise ball, and this is the most complex pitch because you have to have the ball basically touching your forearm the entire way through. And instead of snapping it off at your wrist, you want to come around and snap it off here, which causes a rotation that will curve away from a right-handed batter. Being a pitcher is the hardest position on the field. You're involved with every single play, and every time the ball comes out of your hand, it affects the game. In conclusion, I have shown how to throw a basic fast pitch and all the mechanics that go along with it. I've also demonstrated all the other pitches that are shown in the game of softball. Being a pitcher is the most rewarding and also the most stressful job on the field, but I wouldn't trade the feeling I have on the mound for anything in